So, good afternoon, all of you. I think we should start now. So, we have left a few things in the practical three, and the other two batches are behind your because Friday was holiday and Saturday I was not able to conduct the lab. So, what I will do today, I will finish whatever things I have left in the last practical so we can complete entire practical three. So in the last lab, I have asked you uh, regarding parent and child relationship between table means what is foreign key or reference key and how when you are relating two tables with help of foreign key, how they are related. So no one of you were able to give me the answer, but I hope you will give the answer today. What is the relationship between parent table and child table when we nominate any key as a foreign key? I'm waiting for your answer, please. No one. It's really surprising. So the meaning is that means after finishing of the lab, no one is referring what we are doing. Means people are just enjoying the lab and then leaving and not doing anything after the lab. You can speak even. If you don't want to write, you can speak even. Foreign key used to link two tables agree. The table containing the foreign key is called the child table and the table containing candidate key is called reference or parent table agree. But what is the benefit of having foreign key? What benefit we will get by having foreign key? Foreign key or reference key is the reference of primary key to one table and the table we are referencing that is child table. For the table we are taking primary key is parent key. There is but what are these two rules? I'm interested in listening or reading the two rules. Means when I have
We cannot.
explained.
Yes, sir. We
Hmm?
cannot delete anything from the child table if it's existing. No, sorry. We cannot delete anything from the parent table if it's existing in the child table. And another
Okay.
thing is we cannot add anything to the parent table. No, sorry, really, I think in the child table if it's not over there in the parent table.
Hmm. Very good. Agreed. Agreed. So he is very right, but I don't know. Means I am getting the answers from two, three students. I mean, what about others? Are you understanding or not? Shekhar, what about you?
Sir,
You are getting what I am teaching? Then why no answer? Shekhar, then David. What about you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everyone is telling, but when I'm asking some questions, Why I am asking? Because without that, you cannot understand on delete cascade or on delete set null. That's why I am explaining it to you. Okay, so let me explain it before doing the practical. Let me explain it one final time. Then I will give you the demonstration of on delete cascade and on delete set null. So consider, let me open an Excel sheet. So consider this is our foreign table when suppose, account table where account number and name and for example, balance. Account number, name and balance. Let me enter some data also. A001, name for example and balance. For example, this is our account table and this 3. Consider here this is loan table where attributes are loan underscore number. I am taking this account number as my foreign key. So I am taking this and loan amount. Where L001 so this is account number, this is loan table, and I have taken this foreign key from this table. So this is primary key of account table. I have used as the foreign key of my loan table, and this is primary key of loan table. Now, as I have told you that, for example, if I do entry L004, A004, that means what does this mean? This row meaning is that one customer have taken the loan with the account number A004, but you can see there is not any customer with the account number A004. For example, customer bank is having 2 billing, one is loan billing, one is account billing. One customer will go to loan billing that I am having account A004, give me the loan. But A004 is not exist. So here this is parent table and this is child table. First rule is you cannot insert a value into the child table unless the value is there in the parent table. I am repeating. You cannot enter the value in the child table unless the value is there in parent table. Now, to enter this, customer should have one account. Now, A004, for example, and now this entry is valid because now customer is also having account number. So this is rule number 1. Rule number 2. Consider one customer will go to the bank and a customer will tell you, I want to close this account A002. I want to close this account. But if customer will close the account, then what will happen? What will happen? Because customer is having already loan. Customer cannot close the account unless he closes the loan. if customer is having loan, how can he close the account, right? So second rule, you cannot delete from the parent table unless the entry is there in child table. You cannot delete from the parent table unless entry is there in the child table. So to delete my account, I need to close my loan first. First, I need to close my loan, then I can close my account. If my loan is running, I cannot close my account. So two rules, I'm repeating it last time. You cannot add into the child table unless the entry is there in the parent table. You cannot delete from the parent table unless the entry is there in the child table. Agree or not? Now it is clear. Yeah, everyone will say yes, yes, yes. But at the time of answering, no one is responding. Okay, I hope you will respond in exam at least. Fine. Now I will teach you first. First option, there are two options I need to teach you. One is on delete cascade. Second option on delete set null. First on delete cascade, on delete set null. See, this is right. But sometime if you want, when I delete from the parent table, all the correspondence entry from the child table also should get deleted automatically. I am repeating. When I am deleting from the parent table, all the correspondent entry, for example, I am deleting account A002 from the parent table. So all the entry with foreign key account A002 also should get deleted. That means when I am deleting my account, my loan also, see, practical life, it is difficult, but sometime, for example, here one more loan L005, A002 means account holder A002 having two loan. One is L005, one is L002 in some amount. So when I am deleting these, so I'm using same color. One is this and second one is this. Both entries will get deleted automatically. And I am closing my account, all the associated loan will get deleted. Means customer will come, I am having sufficient balance, close my account and transfer my balance to my loan account. So it will get okay. So when I am deleting from the parent table, all the entry child table will get deleted. So it will be done by on delete cascade. Now all delete set null. Now I don't want to delete, but when I am deleting these, so all the account will set to null. So null, here null, and then here null. So corresponding account number will set to null. For example, then I will delete this. I will delete this. So here also it will be set to null. Just a minute, hold on. So did you understood on delete cascade and on delete set null, or should I repeat? Two students are telling clear. What about others? T is clear. It is clear. Clear. Repeat. Okay. So ultimately, rule of parent and child relationship is that you cannot see. Let me make it all the white first. So ultimately, rule of parent and child is I cannot delete from the parent table unless the entry is there in the child table. Now consider I want to delete this A002, but entry is there. Let me consider I want to delete this, but child table is having entries. Child table is having entry. So ultimately, I cannot delete this. But if you use on delete cascade, I will give you demo how to use this. If you use on delete cascade, then if you delete from the parent table, all the entries from the child table will get deleted. So if I delete row with account number A002, from my loan table, this row and this row, both the row will deleted automatically. When you execute delete command in the parent table, all the correspondent child entry will get deleted. And if you don't want to delete, then you can use on delete set null. That means on delete of the parent table, your child entry will set to, it will not get deleted. See, this row will not get deleted, but it will set to null. So this is on delete set null. So in all delete cascade, the corresponding child entries will get deleted, but in on delete set null, it will not get deleted, but it will be set to null. Clear now? Okay. So now let me give you the demo of the same using Apex. Let me close this. So what I will do, I will create two tables, our account and loan. Then I will make the entry and I will teach you. Now this query I have already written, means you all have already written our create table account number, varchar2, primary key. I am keeping my account number and all the constraint we have done. Check account number should start with A, then name should be not null, city not null, balance, and yes. So I am copying this, but my Oracle is already having account table with account. So what I will do, In place of account, for example, my table name will be A, for example, A. I remember A means account. So I'm creating a table called A. Rest of the constraint will be same. You already have made the table with such constraint. Run. Table created. Right. Now, see, when you want to use on delete cascade, on delete set null, you need not to do anything with the parent table. Whenever you are creating the child table, now this is the second table called loan, right? Where loan number, varchar2, loan number is my private key, account number, varchar2, reference is account. Now our table name is A, so A. This is the column. Here you need to write on delete cascade. Simple. That's it. Whenever you are declaring your foreign key, then at that time you need to write on delete cascade. Rest will be same. And let me keep my loan table L, because loan I have already having. So I cannot create two tables with the same name. So here I have kept A. Here I am also keeping L. So let me create the table. First, let me show you without on delete cascade. See, let me show you without on delete cascade, so you will understand the difference. This is our simple thing which we have already done. So let me create the table without on delete cascade. Control C, Control V. So I have created two tables, but right now I am not using any on delete cascade, on delete set null. So clear. Now I want to insert the value, right? So I am writing insert query here. Insert into, let me delete all this. Insert into A. Remember the table name A. Values. For example, first is account number A001. You already have done this. Then second one is name, for example, Krunal. Then city, for example, is Rajkot. Then loan amount, for example, 50,000. And last is loan underscore taken, which is yes. So I'm entering this. Control C, Control V. So I enter it. Now I am inserting into the loan table. Insert into L. Values. First one is L001. Second one is A001. Then what are the loan amount, interest rate, loan date, and remaining loan. Loan amount, for example, 20,000. Interest rate is 7. Date is, for example, and remaining amount is 10,000. So I'm just random values I'm inserting. So 2 rows inserted. Now let me show you the data. Select this is my parent table. This is my child table. Now the rule is I cannot delete from the parent table unless the entry is there in the child table, right? Let me delete from A where ACC underscores number is equal to A001. I am trying to delete it from my parent table. Got this? Let me try. So it will not allow you because child record found. Child record found. So I need to delete it from my first child table. Then I can delete it from my parent table. See, now I can delete. So it was without on delete cascade. Now when I use on delete cascade, it will allow me to delete and the record also will get deleted from the child table. Now let me delete the tables. Drop table loan and then account. Now let me create the tables again. Same table I am creating. Table created, a loan, and now after declaring, I will write on delete cascade, and let me create the table. So now I have created both the table. Let me insert the data. I'm having ready-made rows. So I have inserted data. Now clear what, observe carefully. I am deleting the data from my parent. That means from my account table, and loan tables entry will automatically get deleted. So I am trying delete from A where account number is equal to A001. I am trying to, otherwise earlier it was not allowing me to delete. But now one row deleted. See, the record is deleted, and let me show you now child table. You will not find any entry. Select star from loan. The loan entry also, see, no data found. The loan entry also will get deleted. I have deleted the row from account, but as we have used on delete cascade, the loan entry also got deleted. Now let me show you the set null. Again, let me delete the tables. Drop table loan and drop table account. So I dropped tables again. Let me use it again. Let me create it. Table created. Now on delete cascade, I am writing on delete set null. In place of on delete cascade, I will write on delete set null. Control C, Control V. Table created, right? Let me insert the data again. So one row inserted in the account table and one row I'll insert into the loan table. So loan tables entry. Now let me try to delete it from parent table, which is account table, but now the child entry will not deleted, but account number in the child table will set to null. Let me show you. Delete from A where ACC underscores number is equal to A001. Deleted. Now, so from parent table I have deleted. Let me show you the child table. See, entry is not deleted, but account number is set to null value. So sometimes if you want to automatically delete, when you are delete from the parent table, if you want it automatically entry in the child table should get deleted, then you can use on delete cascade. And when if you want the entry should not be deleted, but it should be set to null, then you can use on delete set null. So this is one additional facility which is available into the SQL. Any doubt, any query? Anyone? Okay. So two things here. Our practical 3 is of means over. We have done many things and it was a long practical. If you remember, we have created the tables. We have seen the functions. We have seen the you can say operators in between and we have seen very aggregate functions like average and all, and string related some function like upper, lower, length, and then we have seen on delete cascade and on delete set null. So yeah, default I have tried, but I don't know why it is not working when we tried to give values as default. I let me try today also, because I have tried on that day. It was not working, because otherwise it should give. Let me try today also. If it will work, why it is not working, I need to check. But if it will work, then I will definitely be giving the demonstration. So today is the small thing you need to do. So try to do it. And one more thing, today we are having orientation functions of your junior first year engineering student. So I do have to attend that at 3 o'clock. So we will end today's lab at 3 o'clock. So you are having still 45 minutes of time. So you can don't give me best of luck. You should give to the student. I am you give to the students. So today we will end at 3 o'clock. Till 3 I am online. If you do find any problem in these two things, let me know. So you again create the table with the constraint and try to have on delete cascade and on delete set null. And I am online. Do you have if you have any problem, let me know. So try to do that as quick as possible. Do that.